I mean, that's really why I'm here, trying to understand where the money is from. As I said to you, my company works with CMOs and their direct reports. And one of the things that they're most interested in is, how can I participate in this appnation? How, if I'm a Ford Motor Company or a SAP or an IBM or anyone else, how can I reach my consumer through this developer experience? What's the route to market? I would say about a 10. And certain industries are better than others. The industries that are used to monetizing those kinds of platforms, like media, of course, it's a great opportunity for them. But as a brand advertiser, I don't necessarily just want to go through media to reach users of applications. I want to reach users directly of applications with my message. So that's what we're trying to figure out. I think the key driver, as they were talking about this morning, is really a pure consumer insight and being able to create technology that's simple and focused, because that really is what drives adoption and usage and success of these technologies, any of these applications. I think that's a key driver. I think the purer they can get to that insight, and the more true they can be in terms of how they develop use cases, the more successful it will be. It's interesting. I mean, part of me would say, as a marketer, I would expect marketing would understand those key insights, but I think the truth is the developers themselves understand those use cases better than anyone else. And I think that's why a lot of these companies and brands are looking at what the developers are seeing as a way, as sort of a crystal ball into the marketplace that maybe they can't see themselves. But when a developer sees it, there's something special about it. And they then activate it in an application. They happen to activate it in this context in an application. Today, I mean, as a consumer, I think I look obviously at the devices that I already have in hand and what's the shortest way to an application. And for me, happening to be an iPhone advocate, I look to the App Store is really the place to sort of filter what's most relevant for me. And that's the only place I go at this point. And maybe if I get into other application platforms or other devices, I'll look at other sort of outlets, but right now it's primarily App Store. I guess I would look at that from two perspectives. One is, obviously the venture capitalist is about the payoff. What's the end payoff of this technology experience? And I would think of it in two ways. One is, how is this technology experience going to bring in revenue? How is it really going to be monetized in a way that's viable enough for me to put significant venture capital into it? And those that have great monetization experience or opportunity, obviously they're going to get funded well. I think the other one is, where is perhaps an application emerging that has a use case for business that can be sold, sold to maybe a current brand or a current business that they can gain some really significant market advantage over what they're doing today. So where could they plug this application that maybe today is being used for something very focused and really use it to accelerate and drive their business? And I think that, again, is a venture capital opportunity. I think you'd have to ask me that every week. This week I just started using Glimpse. And of course, it's getting some nice publicity. But other applications like that were out there. I thought, but I never sort of spent any time as a consumer engaged in it. So part of me is always interested first as a consumer And then as a marketer, so right now it's Glimpse, and I think about it from my consumer life. I've got it turned on right now so I can tell my family where I am. And I think about in the future, will I be able to use the same application with my kids? And so it changes week to week, but it's really exciting. But Glimpse right now.